Congratulations, you have been chosen. Win big. All you need to do is fill out a real quick survey, and you'll win hundreds of prizes, including real cash. What are you waiting for? Click the link.
Yep, real tossy.fate.
winbig.69.yep/real/not7fake/code. Fair enough.
That's legit.
That day you spent some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money.
It's you or one who's been doing it to me.
Stay out of my inbox. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money. Yeah, karma's Shadowrun, so, you know. Later you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, Amon, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm and literacy and actually being a pickle and not a person. Now there goes a Rick and Morty fanbase. The postmodern protocol dictates for me just to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I'd never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman, milady. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal! So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? Thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? Just make him watch the Emoji Movie? He'll never want to talk to you again.
Oh yeah.
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. Or little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala emoji. That's like a single...
I have no idea what the last one means.
What? No, it was actually said there was an emoji that was specifically all that. Are you implying that I'm a cold school bus that's abandoning its poor croissant? That's your opinion of me? Do you think I should just be hit by a shooting star for being vocal like a trumpet about my disinterest in him? Aren't I allowed to feel, to share my feelings? And don't get me started on the crocodile. I had no idea you had such opinions of me. It hurts my delicate soul. Think you have told me this in a friendlier way? Through emojis, maybe? Bye. No, you just selected 5 random emojis. Damn overinterpretation. You lose 2 charm and 1 smart.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I've been hitting the creativity a little hard, so I think it's starting to get tired of me there. Let's see. Let's work on boldness. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Apparently sewing, too. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You know, the funny part is, the character model they're going with here kinda does look like Two-Face. Just a little bit. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. You're chilling in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda. Thank gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great, and you're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Ah, snap. It's Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor. Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon. Or even worse, they'll make me come in on Saturday.
Not a Saturday.
Now, this is bad. If I didn't bring my champion, who would fight to the death to defend my honor? What can we do? It seems they're both waiting for you to do something, but how do you scare a werebear? No time to think. You bust out of the stall, and it's a bear. It's also a janitor. So make yourself as big as possible. I'm a zombie, not something that can fluff up. Or play dead. Well, he's a janitor. He might just try to clean me up. I can see the downsides of both of these. That's the thing. Plus, I'm a zombie. Playing dead doesn't do much, I don't think.
Because of stop sleeping on the top on
Yeah,
the
he
clock.
wants to get in, just wake me up. Yeah. Okay, apparently that was the good choice, to be as big as possible. You puff out your cheeks, stuff a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt, and wave your arms in the air. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell's happening. He thinks he's having a flashback to Nom. As Martin flees the bathroom, Damien puts a hand on your shoulder. That was stupid as hell, but you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favorite mix. You're rad. Yes, that was superb. For a moment you scared me too. So convincing. You're my knight in shining armor. Defeating a werebear with nothing more than toilet paper. That's something to remember. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
All right.
Toilet paper beats werebear.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Oh god. You spot John, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you his rude people are so used to calling him John, the small music blah 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 blah, that everyone now defines him as by his size, magic, all that stuff, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other Zons in school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You'll tell you never forget about him, and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School.
Where's that game?
It's probably coming. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. You see Damien about to punch some noob when suddenly a dimensional portal opens up between the two of them. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. Hello, Mettaton. There will be plenty of noobs. Well, plenty of noobs to punch my fearsome Pomada when you are mine. What?
I want to give this guy Spanish accents for some reason.
When you get your turn, you can do that. I can't do one. When you travel across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Is it travel spelled with 2 L's?
I don't think so.
Ooh, you want me to come to your kingdom so I can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it so crassly.
Fucking
Well, would. That sounds doper than hell. Which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how do we fucking kill people with you? There's one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire city army using nothing but colander and the grapefruit. So Damien the picture of the prince's army is wearing clown shoes and chaps.
I see the downsides to both these.
Yeah. Colander and grapefruit. And with your trusty colander, hell and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift. The prince's army turns out to be just 3 dudes, and one of them is just 2 toddlers and a trench coat. So technically 4. You strain the shit out of them, squeeze grapefruit juice straight into the wounds, and toss what's left into a volcano. What's more, you've live streamed the entire thing for Damien to watch back home. When you get back, he's applauding.
It's one hell of a GoPro camera.
Yeah? Live stream? What is this set?
Brad!
Holy shit, that was wicked. I've never seen someone so be gratuitous with a grapefruit. Screw this interdimensional a-hole. I want you to teach me about using limes as an offensive weapon.
You say that.
The prince slinks back to his kitchen to recruit a new city army, while your teeth telling you the mysteries of citrus foo. You gain +2 charm on 1 bonus.
Citrus foo. I guess that's a thing. Okay. And once again, you go last.
I am questioning the randomness of this.
I'm hitting random. You're watching it.
Not really, I can't see the stream.
That's true.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. The table you chose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
How is she
She's
still
not
alive?
the brightest, is she?
No.
Ugh, I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda to stop this madness. Maybe you should just start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could Instagram without having to eat any of it. And Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. No, it can't be. Gordo, say it isn't true. But are you sure it's working for her? That's the thing. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Traitorous dog, do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once. The 2 serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can in their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Also, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now? You could try eating myself? But how? You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life.
She's 19 years old. How is she still alive?
How did she survive? I want to know how she survived not eating. Can you sell her eggs as caviar? That's a question, isn't it?
Let's go.
Oh, alas, Liam's been taken.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm going because I'm apparently already got the in with Miranda, so I'm trying that route.
Show me that money.
Yeah.
So you'd be out there trying to romance a classmate or something. Anyway, welcome!
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. You have 7 cash. The gift that keeps on giving?
And yes, in the bottom right, that is what you think it is.
Fair enough. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. When these used to be cool, now they aren't, but they're... A penguin mask. A PR agent. Okay. Problem is, I didn't see that as an option on the screen.
Listen, Raven, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. Yeah, we're totally showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents.
How many pockets does she have? Oh, never mind. Those are the undersides of the shorts fraying out, aren't they? It looked like she had like 50 million pockets sticking out from underneath the shorts there.
Good God, there are literally flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this school cafeteria. Are there no rules? Probably not, because probably start setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, this is my beer, this is my WC wine, whiskey, refill, alcohol, the soul of an infant.
That last one has some kick.
Yeah. Wow, weak. This is where you have this absence. It's the fire, and this is literally poor life choices.
You never run out.
Did they take some of these things from Kazka's humanity? Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside it, and it is the ultimate flask. You could probably go on like this for goddamn forever. Maybe I cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about who you want to press for your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore and badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Once you get a dope party started, this flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. Wait, what?
I think they lack the equipment for that.
Yeah. Well, they breathe like slimes. And even then. Drink the whiskey! Yep, you're right. Hardcore, so hardcore. Yeah, could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality. A free pass for teachers to ignore bad behaviour forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead you just gotta drink the genie. It's like you're drunk from my poor life choices flask. And I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop over the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and then he drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally, you say that can possibly be healthy, but fuck it, he's a demon from hell. I could probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience.
You know, we should probably try holy water if he wants a real kick.
I think
about that for a second. Holy water, that would be one. That'd be a hellish drink for him, wouldn't it?
I think that's an option in another event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that button doesn't exist, Raven King. So, you know, just letting you know. Oh, you finally get to go first.
Well, hey! Bloody last. Ding dong.
All right.
That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. They always take place!
It's always epic, too.
Yeah. That match is so intense and both sides are so into it, you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm.
Yeah.
That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled with determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team leader. She's now a bit less fabulous, darling. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway towards you. Yo, so listen, it might be, don't be uncool about this or make a big deal, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if you could, you know, do some crime together!
Is your name secretly Greg? just
I was about to say, Greg? Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle it? Handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime. What excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and light treason, dinner movie, then when the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. Let's ask around.
I mean, he likes arson, so.
Yeah. Arson and arson? Sounds like my kind of night. Then you picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. You're smiling demurely as Daniel pulls out from your pulls out from your chair for you and then sets you on fire. You comfortably order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire.
You're thorough, at least.
Yep. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtatiously squabble over whose absolute pleasure it will be to pick up the check as the flames rage high around you. Ready to head off for more arson. Heck yeah, right? The two of you are about to head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the front row of you on fire. You check through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you with a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time in so many ways. Hey, had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is that he blushing, or is that just the heat from all of the sober's arson? Oh no. The day was literal fire, but no, like actual literal fire. You gain +2 charm or 1 bonus.
Sure.
So much fun would be.
Fair enough. Let's see what fun is like here. Let me do the half-hour rave. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge, Bob. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really?
As you do.
Think that's how this works? Nope, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard, into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice. It didn't even work. None of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. The slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flay my salmon? Is that what they're calling him? Let's see, we could bring war or build a monument. But she wants to rule the school, and if we bring war, that would kind of kill people. On the other hand, it's just a monument. Decisions, huh? Yeah, let's see. True to yourself achievement unlocked there. Remember West Side Story? Add guns and fire. Much guns, so fire. Wow. None of the students expected a war over prom because who would? You quickly overcome their pathetic resistance. Miranda stands victorious and raises her flag in front of the school. It's the cutest death's head you've ever seen. Few are left to be impressed by her victory, but those who are definitely scared enough to vote for her. Father was right. Winning elections is easy. You gain 3 charm, which is good because you'll probably need it for the UN investigation.
Let's go.
Isn't she just the best fist wife?
No. Still not better than Undyne.
Yeah, Undyne does her shit herself.
That day, you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain 2 smarts and 1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate your deception? I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids that they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. You might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. You need a grand romantic gesture? Race to the airport to confess your feelings before Liam boards the plane, or pay 1 million people to spell out "I'm sorry" so it's visible from space.
Space.
Wait, how did you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies have ever taught us to do?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, you find Liam at the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. But what if you love terrorism? You're too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold, dead hand in yours, and with perfect sincerity, tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see, you say, looking deep into his eyes, you don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you'll always be unpopular in my heart, which is, coincidentally, about the same shape as Belarus. I don't know what to say. Maybe because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school and you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise.